Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or whoever decided to stop by. Cross Watchers, welcome. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button so you can get in on all the videos. And if you've been following me for a while, thank you. I appreciate all the support. Liking it helps circulate the videos, all that good stuff. I love to see it circulating around and my numbers and my soul family growing. So, Cancer, this is going to be your Twin Flame Soulmate August reading, or whenever you're guided here. It's the next 4 to 5 weeks. We are going to use my new deck, the Osho Zen Tarot, the Mirror Spread. And I read these cards intuitively, not necessarily exactly what the book says. Okay, let's get some clarification of what's going on with you and your sacred lover. I'm going to take the top 12 cards. Okay, Cancer, for you in the here and now. Comparison. Maybe you have options, comparing ideas, jobs, relationship opportunities, and it's comparing points of view, higher mind perspectives. Okay, what I know about the bamboo is it for a very long time, at least this is my understanding, that it doesn't grow and then all of a sudden it shoots up like really fast. So I feel like one of the options, it's like it'll be like nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden all of this growth and all of this newness happens, right? With the tree, I feel like it's sturdy, it grows, you see the growth, but it's slow and steady, whereas this is faster. I feel like that's going to help you somehow when you're comparing it. The tree, the roots go deep. I'm not sure about bamboo, but I know bamboo takes a while and then it shoots up really fast. The tree takes a little longer. It's slower in going, but it's steady. I think that's going to help you somehow. And ripeness. Yeah, this is the Nine of Pentacles. Your harvest is coming in. You're finally seeing growth. Maybe looking at different ways that you can move forward in the material world. You're finding your independence, feeling good on your own, taking care of your physical body, eating more fruits and vegetables, grounding yourself in nature. I just feel like a lot of abundance and prosperity, vitality coming to your life, independence, breaking free, making the decision. Yeah, to just be. This is existence. This is new beginnings, opening your mind, connecting to the stars, connecting to source. I feel like you're being rebirthed into a brand new you. So this is a rebirth for you, new beginnings. I mean, just incredible new beginnings. Abundance, happiness, joy, nurturing your inner child, connecting with all that is. Comparing your higher mind point of view to your material self point of view and blending all of that, integrating all that you know. So I do feel like some kind of independence for your person, here and now, your partner. Conditioning. Okay, so your person may have been conditioned to be a certain way all their life, to follow suit, to do what their family said, to do what society says, to be a sheep, a follower, right? I feel like your person is breaking through those karmic cycles, old paradigms, and stepping into their power. They're different. They know they're different. They've just been wearing the, sheep's clothing, but they stand out. They're a lion. They're meant to be a leader. They're meant to speak their truth. And I do feel some kind of, like they feel tied to this somehow, to like the people around them, the conditioning that they've had, the belief systems, something about that. But let's get the other cards here. Inner voice. Okay, so they're learning to go within and trust their inner voice instead of what everyone says around them, what all the lambs and the sheep are saying. They're finding happiness and joy and clarity by going within and trusting their intuition. This is the High Priestess. Things are being revealed to them about the people around them, what's been surrounding them, how they've been behaving and operating in the world, and how others have been treating them. And they want the happiness, the peace, the contentment, the joy. So that's what they're focusing on. They may be a little bit in their own energy as they step into their power. Things are being revealed, and they're not always the best. This does not look like disappointment, I feel. Your person may be disappointed in themselves for allowing this, disappointed in others, regretful, but they really are tapping into the higher voice. They want the happiness, the peace, the joy. Yeah, going with the flow, releasing. Instead of fighting, they're going with the flow, diving into their emotions, dropping the oars. Kind of just, I feel, leaving it up to divine timing and just kind of being right now, I feel. Just kind of being in their own energy, trying to figure this out, releasing all these old toxic ways and the conditioning. They would like to be a person who goes with the flow. Perhaps they've never gone with the flow. They've always had to stay busy and know what's going to happen and always have plans, but they're like, want to go with the flow more. They want to flow with their emotions, so they're tapping into them and into their intuition now. It's revealing things. Okay, let's see. Outer manifestations in this connection. Integration, and I spoke of integration for you. Integrating the energies, yin and yang, shadows and light, masculine and feminine. So there's an integration happening, manifesting right now, a coming together, a balance. Completion, look at that. The last final piece of the puzzle coming together, and it's the third eye. You see that? Seeing beyond the illusions. It's all about divine timing, putting all the puzzle pieces together, that when you thought nothing was happening, when the tree is growing and you're watering that bamboo and you're watering your seeds of intention and you're like, man, is this ever going to come together? Well, there's something being completed, a karmic cycle being completed, this conditioning, as you make a decision to move forward, you're integrating all that you know, and the final piece of the puzzle is coming together for some kind of completion here. And sharing, coming together, breaking bread, being open, communicating in the material world, sharing your gifts, sharing your ideas, sharing your love, breaking bread, having dinner, going out. But there's just a beautiful opening up of this connection, Cancer. Sharing what you've learned, integrating all that you've learned together. So there's some kind of completion in this puzzle piece so that you can come together in balance. I feel happiness and joy with this. Being able to share who you truly are with one another. And what about the inner spiritual purpose of this connection for you, Cancer, of you and your person? Celebration, happiness, joy, like-minded people, dancing in the rain. It just happens to be raining today here, and it hasn't rained in a while. I'm so ready for the thunder. I love it. I love the monsoon season. So this is something about getting out and dancing and celebrating how far you've come. This is part of your spiritual growth, is to tap into your emotions, realizing they're a part of you, they're your guidance system, they brought you together. This is soul family, weddings, baby showers, parties. This is just celebration. You were meant to celebrate together, come together, collaborate for this rebirth. Look at that. Oh my God, look, see? Things are being worked out. The camel holds the emotions, and we got that lion who's like, this is the ego, breaking free from the ego, breaking free from the fears, singing your song, the innocence of a child, purity, the fool. This is a rebirth. A rebirth in communication, a rebirth in the way you're thinking about this, a rebirth of this person. Do you see that? Wow. Celebrating this rebirth of who you really are. And maybe some time alone, okay? So in this rebirthing process, focus on the happiness, focus on the joy. Sometimes people need to be alone and be a hermit and be in their own energy in order to heal. So if your person is needing to be alone, or you're needing to be alone, see, this is alone energy. You're healing, you're rebirthing, collaborating, integrating. That's what's happening. The final pieces of the puzzle coming together for a completion of an old cycle to begin this new cycle, you see? Completion to the rebirth, to the new beginning. And you do have to be in your own energy sometimes so you can expand and grow, become emotionally intelligent, right? break out of old conditioning and paradigms and trust your intuition that things are coming into fruition where they're going to be ripe enough to come together for these new beginnings. No longer holding back, no longer feeling burdened, but it's something about conditioning, something about the ego, breaking free, breaking out of that for this rebirth. We're going to get some clarification here. The same idea with the Starman Tarot for you, Cancer. Highest and best. Okay, to clarify comparison, and you may want to look up, you know, the bamboo, and I feel like that's true, but you may want to look it up. Look at that completion. Comparison of ideas, compare how far you've come, who you are now versus who you were. Where do you want to plant your roots? Where do you want to go? Because the world is yours. Perhaps you're deciding between some, you know, more tropical environment, I feel with that, and then a more like woodsy, northwest feeling kind of environment. You have the power to rise up out of the ashes into these new beginnings. Make the decision to let go of the old cycle and rebirth into this very powerful new cycle. Speaking your truth, writing that blog, moving forward with your life. It's just, it's time. You're very powerful. Cancer, very powerful, rising up. Whole new world. Yeah, and it's important to take a little rest sometimes. This is Spirit encouraging you to be in your own energy. Trust your intuition. Find the peace and the serenity by going within. It's the same kind of card. This is how you find your abundance and you break free. You get those inspired ideas. Integration, right? Integrating what Spirit's telling you into your form, opening up your heart, finding that balance, okay? And this is very independent energy. This is very independent energy. So I feel you both may be an independent energy right now. Yeah, 5 of Cups, regrets, resentments, things that didn't work out. That's what you're letting go of. This is a new world of letting go of that. The portal is open, focusing on the 2 cups that are still standing, okay? Let whatever hasn't worked fall away. Focus on the cups. The cup of love, your emotions, filling this cup, and that fire and that drive and that passion. Bringing that together, it's the 2 of Cups. So things are changing in love. Things are changing in your life, letting go of the past, rising up into a whole new world. You know, learning everything you can from your past. 2 5s. Things are changing. Blessed changes. For your person, 9 of Wands. Yeah, that's that conditioning. They're relying on their inner strength. They know they have what it takes. They know they're almost there. They're breaking free. They have strength. They have stamina. They're growing spiritually. They've got this. You see how they're overcoming the ego, overcoming the insecurities, the doubts, what's been holding them back. They're overcoming them. And they're like in this energy where like, okay, I've got this last few things, last few things, burdens to let go of, and then I'm good. But I feel like they're coming to a more calm, peaceful place with this. The Star. Oh, I love the Star, Cancer. The Star card. Healing, wish fulfillment. The stars are aligning. So your person is healing. They're going within. They're trusting their intuition, focusing on happiness, joy, and wishes coming true. And they really want healing in this. They may view you as a star, as someone that stands out, the star of their life. The feminine is the star, so take it as it resonates. But it's just so beautiful and magical and so healing. Wish fulfillment. Whereas the masculine is stopping this conditioning, this ego, and what's helping the masculine in this situation is by focusing on the feminine's love, the feminine's light. There's a lot of balancing because this is the high priestess, the sacred feminine. So the feminine is helping the masculine heal and move out of old paradigms. Oh my God, the feminine is helping the masculine heal, and the Empress comes out on this side. Yes, for the masculine in this situation, it is key to tap into your intuition. It's key to tap into your emotions, the sacred feminine. And divine feminines, by shining your light, living your best life, opening your heart, creating the reality you want, moving forward, making decisions, moving out of the past, healing, and just being in your own energy and being happy, you're helping the masculine sort of drop the burdens and go with the flow towards their sacred lover, flowing with their emotions for the Empress. Okay, the manifestations, the integration, the yin and yang. That's what you're doing, breaking free from self-imposed limitations. That's what's manifesting, a new way to communicate. Trusting the higher part of you, breaking free of old paradigms. Standing in your power, not letting fear, insecurity, doubts, anyone or anything else get in the way. This is the integration. You've learned a lot, right? When you go through this process and you integrate all that you know and you learn your lessons and you move through life, you learn a lot. And you realize that maybe perhaps you were keeping yourself trapped or they were keeping themselves trapped. But this is about getting out of that self-imposed limitations, balancing the head and heart, and breaking free of this. I feel like that's the completion. Yeah, the battle, leaving the battle. This is the completion, the final piece. You both had to realize in some way, shape, and form that you were holding yourself back, that it was up to you to find the balance within yourself before balance could come to this connection. Because that's true. You have to have balance and personal power and be aligned yourself if you want to attract a partner that's the same. So I feel like both of you have been learning some good, hard lessons in life about self-sabotage, self-imposed entrapment, always being in the battle, but it's a key to learn the lessons. So the part of the completion here is that both of you learn the lessons and you leave the battle. Okay, this is moving on out of the battle. The next card is Seven of Cups. Yeah, moving out of the illusion, too many choices, never making a decision, never deciding, right? I feel like the decision is being made to leave the battle and go after this new beginning, this new life. Birthing this new cycle, the rebirth. This is the rebirth. You see, rebirth, rebirth. There's a little baby, inner child, having a baby, new beginnings, birthing a new cycle. The Empress is all about birthing a new cycle. So there's a new decision to share, to go on this journey together, to share your gifts, share your wisdom, share the love, learn the lessons, break out of these old paradigms, and finally make a decision. So there's decisions being made during this time period, and about the inner spiritual purpose of this connection, because you're always connected. Even if you're not physically connected, Cancer, you're always connected to your sacred lover. So celebration is Six of Swords. Yeah. Forward movement, moving on from the toxicity, moving on from the battle, moving, literally moving. Somebody may be moving. Part of your journey is moving to be together, moving on, moving in together, going on a vacation. That's part of your journey. See, this is that new cycle, new life. Something to celebrate. The rebirth, look at that. Eight of Wands, a rebirth in communication. Exactly what I was thinking with this Eight of Swords. Communicating clearly, a higher mind perspective, fast-moving energy, forward movement, personal power. Wow, that's the rebirth. Passion, sensuality, sexuality, wanting to share that. Wow. And look at that, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. The masculine is working on their independence, working on their stability, working on their physical body, healing, manifesting an opportunity in the material world, realizing that they're not alone. They have their sacred feminine. They have your love. They have people around them. They have abundance. They have spiritual prosperity. So they're really connecting and rooting themselves, planting those roots. You see with that tree? Planting those roots. Steady. King of Pentacles, abundance coming into this connection. Spiritual abundance, lots of growth, a new way of communicating, moving on to calmer waters, moving on to a calmer way of communicating. And at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Again, the celebration. There are celebrations coming, Cancer. Celebrations are coming. This is the underlying energy. When you make a decision to move on, and you decide, and you move forward, and you communicate, there's celebrations. Happiness, joy. And right under that is Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, you see? Wish fulfillment, and then the Temperance card. Yeah, things coming into balance finally. Okay. We're going to get some ending messages for you, Cancer, for you in this twin flame, soulmate, divine partner connection. Moving forward from the abundance angels. Wow. Have courage to ask for and accept the help. Asking for help is a sign of strength. as is, accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you're guided. Yeah, there's some kind of decision, some kind of abundant opportunity being offered, but it's up to you to take it. If you ask for help, that's wonderful, but you have to be able to receive it as well and accept it. And look at this. Windfall of abundance. Santa Claus is coming to your town, Cancer. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Yeah, accept it. Receive it. And look at this. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you're ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, and I'm going to read you the next card because I think it has to do something with this. Detox your friendships. Let go of gossip, lower vibration energies, people that are all out for themselves, who are competing, who are low vibrating and fear-based energies, because they will not help you. They will only hold you back. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive, because that's what you deserve, okay? Detox your physical body. Maybe your friends are going to help you with that. And reach out to them because they're there to help you, your true friends, your soul family, to help you find your independence, to break free, to trust your intuition, to get out of this conditioning, and to move forward in this divinely happy, loving collaboration, okay? Abundance is coming. All you have to do is open your arms and your heart to receive. I wish you so many blessings.